So I've been thinking for the last week or so how to start out my YouTube channel. I lost my faith to find my faith, and really what things I wanted to express and share, um, how I wanted to share that information, how personal I want to get, and how personal I don't want to get. So, today, my sister's been talking to me a lot today. She passed away 10 years ago, February, and so I thought today might be a good day to start. And so, what I thought I would start with is first kind of just putting a disclaimer out there before I start at all. And, let anyone know who's going to be watching this, family, friends, or even strangers, that I'm going to get pretty personal talking about my faith journey at times. I will do my best not to share any names of any individuals if I talk about situations. Not talk bad about any organizations, institutions, religions, things of that nature, but just really try to speak from my own experience and from what I've learned in my faith journey, and maybe it'll help someone. I don't know, but I felt very compelled to do this, and I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to follow my intuition and see how it goes. So, again, just to really start it out, my faith journey really started as a young child, having a lot of questions in my mind that really I couldn't make sense of. Talking to a lot of people in my church that I grew up in, trying to understand different aspects of life, about evolution, about creation, about eternity, about the universe, about our true nature, our spiritual nature, and really started putting a lot of things on a proverbial shelf for years. Just saying, basically, when I die someday, I'll have the answer to all these. And unfortunately, that shelf got too heavy and eventually comes crashing down. And so I got to start looking at all those things that I put in the shelf and start asking the hard questions for myself, and do it in a very thoughtful and prayerful manner to really figure out what I do believe. And the crisis of my faith journey really happened on February 26, 2007. February 28th, 2007. I always get my daughter's birthday mixed up with my sister's passing. On February 28th, 2007, I had officially ended a discussion with someone in my church to let them know that I had planned to officially leave that organized faith and religion. And when I came home that night, Karen, my wife at the time, told me that my sister Rachel had passed away. So, as one can imagine, leaving a faith and a religion that you grew up with your whole life is a very difficult and final thing. And then finding out that same night when you get home that your sister had passed away is also a very final thing from a mortal perspective. So that's where the crisis really began of, if I don't believe these things that I was taught to believe from organized religion, or I don't believe all of it, what do I really believe? And that's the journey I've really been on for the last 10 and a half years. And it's been an incredible journey. And I hope that this YouTube channel will be a place where I can share some thoughts around that journey, and maybe, again, it will help someone else. If not, it helps me talk through it and helps me with the book that I'm writing, which is really about this faith journey that I've been through. So, again, if you find this interesting, great. If you don't, you can ignore me, not a problem. Plenty of people in my life ignore me, so I'm fine with that too. But again, I feel very compelled to do this, and even if it just helps one person to find an answer that they're looking for through the experiences I've been through, then it's worth it. So, until my next video, this is my introduction video, and I hope it goes well. Thank you.